Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Thursday, the 25th of November 2021. Thursday, 25th of November, I guess in the US, that's Thanksgiving Day. So if you're having a holiday in America, have a good one. Please don't kill your relatives over politics. Please just, remember that they are your loved ones. After that country's recent polarization. Speaking of politics, I see in Sweden we have to say congratulations on getting your first ever woman prime minister. That's Magdalena Andersson. And now we have to say, oh no, sorry, she's out again. As she resigned after less than 12 hours, but she resigned as an honourable person. Now here's something that hardly ever happens with politics, the loud mouth politics type that we're used to in English speaking countries of late. She was part of a coalition, and the Green Party withdrew support after she worked out a bit of a deal with a far-right party, and they said they're not having it. So she said, okay, in that case, I'm not having it either. I'm not going to be Prime Minister of a possibly illegitimate government. We will try again. If she can come back, she thinks she may be able to take the role as a majority government on behalf of the Social Democrats. But I mean, there you go. That's how to do it. Honesty, integrity, all things that are sorely lacking in loudmouth English language-based politics these days, I think. Right, let's get on with our game, shall we? This is the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's labeled as hard because it's Thursday. Normally that means kind of somewhere between easy and medium. It may be the case today, I don't know, because I don't play the game before starting the camera. How do we play the game? You'll see that this column here has quite a lot of numbers in it already. So does this, and with some blank boxes. And there are 9 squares in total in each of these columns. And there are 9 squares in each of the rows, and we just fit numbers 1 to 9 in those boxes, just one number per box, of course. And then also in these outlined areas that we refer to as blocks. Sometimes, like this block here, has only 3 empty spaces. And maybe we'll begin there. In fact, let's start right there, because there are only 3 empty spaces, so we can look around and see what we have. We have a 1, we don't have 2, we don't have 3, we've got 4, 5, 6, we don't have 7, we've got 8 and 9. So the missing numbers are in fact 2, 3, and 7. Now, if you see the 7 here, you might say, well, look, 7 can't go in this square, can it? Because we've got 7 here. And then you see a 7 along here, and you say 7 can't go here either. And so if the 7 can't go here or here, we can say for sure that it goes in that square there. And we also know that the 2 and 3 go here, but we can't place those yet because we don't have any intersecting 2s or 3s along here at the moment. So let's look for other things. For example, this 3 blocks all the way down here, this column. So 3 must be in one of these squares here. Do you agree? If 3 can't be in any of these 3, it's got to be in one of these one of these 3 in this column. Now, whether it appears here, here, or here, it definitely cannot reappear down here. So this is blocked down here. So we can say 3 blocks down here. So 3 blocks down here. So all of these 3 squares are out. There's 3 blocks this square, kind of blocking pattern, if you see it. See what I mean? Block, no. Which leaves only these 2 squares here, and you can see that this 3 stops this square from being a 3. And so we can deduce that 3 must be placed in that square there, and that's how we play the game. This 8 blocks down here, 8 blocks up here, 8 blocks across here, so 8 goes in that square there. I have got 2 new pens, but I'm just going to hold off on using them until I wear out the 2 that I'm currently using, which will probably be in this game. 6 blocking across here, 6 blocking across here, 6 blocking up here. That's got to be a 6 in that square there. This one's a bit better. One blocking up here and 1 blocking across here, so no and no, just leaves that square there. Okay, 2 blocking down here, 2 blocking that square, so 2 is here. Now if you remember, I said that these were 2 or 3, so 2 can't go here now, the 2 is there, and the 3, if we remember correctly, goes there. Now we have 3 blocking down here, and so 3 must be in this square here. Now we've got 1 blocking across here and 1 blocking across here, so 1 is here. And now we're left with just 1 empty square in this row, so we're sure we can find it. With just 1 number missing, we can count through if we like. It's a 5, but 1, 2, 3, 4, there's no 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 if you want to check that we've got everything else correct. Now the missing numbers here are 4 and 8. We've got 1, 2, 3, there's no 4, 5, 6, 7, there's no 8, but we do have a 9. Now 4 is already in this block, which means cannot appear in either of these 2 squares. So if there's no 4 here, there's only 1 other empty square. So the 4 goes here, and then the 8 goes here. You could have actually noticed that the 8 blocks that square, or this 8 blocks that square, and the 8 goes there. It doesn't matter, it's the same thing. Now you will see there's just 1 empty square in this block here, and so we know that we can find it, and in fact it's a 5. So we'll put that in right now. The missing numbers here are 3 and 9. Actually, we can't get those just yet, so we just have to leave it. So you can't. It doesn't always mean if you've got 2 numbers missing, you can find it. If you've got 1 number missing, you can find it. If you've got 2, you may be able to or may not. Depends. So now we need to switch our attention to either the top 3 blocks, which we call a chute, or the bottom 3 blocks, which we also call a chute. C-H-U-T-E, that kind of chute, not S-H-O-O-T. And let's examine what we've got. Okay, we've got 1 blocking across here, 1 blocking across here, 1 up here, and 1 up here. So in fact, just that corner square for this particular block can be a 1. Okay, we've got 2 blocking down here, 2 blocking down here, and 2 across here. So 2's got to be placed there. Okay, this is taking me a while now. I've slowed down. It was a pretty fast start, rapid start. I'm slowing down a bit now. My eyes keep looking at things that are not there, and I keep looking and looking. That's one of the things that happen. So I have no idea about the psychology behind Sudoku. I think it's probably quite interesting. What's the time? Okay, I've got reasonable amounts of time. Don't have to hurry. I can take a leisurely stroll through this game, which is nice. Although I do have work to do this morning. But it's got enough time, I think, to get this game done at a reasonable speed. No need to go crazy. But I'm not finding anything useful. I'm finding it pretty difficult without pencil marks. So what I'm going to do is place some pencil marks to help me. Oh no, or am I? Yes, I am. Hang on. Yes, I am going to. I'm going to place some pencil marks to help me remember what can go in particular places. So for example, I know that these are either 3 or 9, these two squares. I'm going to put in the 3 and the 9, and that's going to help me remember when I come to looking around what can be done. So for example, this one blocks down here, this one blocks down here, and this one blocks across here. So there are only these two squares where a 1 can go, so I'm going to put that there. And the same, 1 down here, 1 down here, and 1 across here means that 1 is in those squares there, and that's going to help me. And when you play the more difficult Sudoku games, assuming that you want to play it in the way that most people do, that means using pencil marks, you will need them to find patterns and stuff like that. Okay, what else can we see? So, oh, I actually found a number now, excuse me. 2 blocking across here, 2 blocking across here, 2 down here, so 2 goes there, and then 2 blocking up here, and blocking that square. Maybe we won't need any more pencil marks. Sometimes you can just do 1 or 2 and then you see other things, or it helps you to find the answers pretty quickly. Okay, now in this column we don't yet have a 3. Now this 3 blocks this square and this 3 blocks this square, so 3 must appear there. The missing numbers in this column are 6 and 7, but we can't tell which is which just yet, so again we have to just hold off on that. Okay, this row does not yet have a 6. There is no 6. It's 2, 9, 3, 1, 7. There's no 6 here just yet. Now, this square can't be a 6 because of this square here, this 6 here, I should say, blocking this. And this 6 blocks both of these two squares here. So that means there is only one square left, so the 6 must go here. And that's going to help us finish the game, I think, because 6 blocks up here, 6 blocks up here. So just 1 there. And, oh no, that's, okay, yeah. Okay, so now the remaining square down here, I noted earlier on with pencil marks that this is a 3 or 9. Now, if there is just one other empty square, this also must be a 3 or 9. If this is 3 or 9 across here, you have 2 empty squares, and now you've got another empty square here, this will also be 3 or 9. I can prove it. 1, 2, no 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no 9. So this is 3 or 9. But look, this time we have an intersecting 3. So we can say it can't be 3, so it's got to be 9. And then up here we now know that's a 3 and that's a 9. Like that. Right, what else? Okay, so now 3 blocking up here and 3 blocking that square there. So that's a 3 there now. And 3 across this row, up here and up here. That's going to give me a 3 there. I haven't actually used these pencil marks of 1. I put them in. I haven't used them. The 3, 9 was just a good aide-memoire. But haven't really used them to look for patterns or anything like that just yet, and probably won't need to at this stage, I'm guessing, although could be wrong. Never can tell. Sudoku can change like the British weather. Okay, so now we see a 6 blocking up here, 6 blocking across here, and that gives us a 6 in that square there. The missing numbers in this column are 4 and 9. Let's just check. 1, 2, 3, there's no 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, and there's no 9. But now we have an intersecting 9, which we didn't have before. So we know this can't be 9. If it's not 9, it must be the 4. And then the 9 will be up here in this square. Okay. Now we have 9 blocking across here, 9 blocking up here. So that gives us a 9 there, and then 9 blocking across here and up here. So 9 has to be in that square there. Missing lots and lots of 4s and 5s. 4s and 5s are missing everywhere, just about everywhere. Once we get one of them, though, we're likely to get all of the rest pretty quickly. What am I not seeing? There's something, I'm sure there's something you've seen already, and you're thinking, come on, Neil, you must be able to see that. And I can't see it at this stage. But I'll get there. Bear with me. So I'm going to need to kind of look through the numbers more methodically. Because I'm just, I often play this game, especially at these kind of levels, in a kind of random fashion, which is sometimes just very straightforward, but sometimes you need to be a bit more methodical than that by searching through each of the numbers properly. Oh, there it is. Now I've done that. I just started doing that, so I got to 4. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 4 blocks across here, so 4 is in one of these 2 squares. Can't see where yet, but it's one of these 2 which will block across here. So 4 blocking across here, the eventual 4 from here blocking there. And that's going to give me a 4 in that square there. This is pretty good actually. I mean, it's making me think. It's not I don't think it's a difficult game. It just is making me work for the answer in a reasonable way. So it's probably a medium, let's say. Okay, what's missing along here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 and 8 are missing in these 2 squares here. Okay, how is that going to affect things? Over here, don't know. 8s are going to be down here, there or there. The 5 doesn't really affect anything over here. But the missing number here has got to be 9, right? Okay, yeah, or we could say 9 blocking across here and 9 blocking across here. So now we know that's a 9. Now we did put in the candidate 1 before, so now we can do this immediately. That's the beauty of writing in pencil marks, is that it does save time when you've got a little way forward. Okay. Right, got it now. Okay, now we're done. Okay, 7 blocks down here, so 7 is in one of these 2 squares. Can't say which, but one of them. Okay, that 7 will definitely block this square, right? Blocking down here leaves one of these 2 squares, so 7 is not here. 7 blocks this square here, so 7 has to be there, like that. Now, I said to you we're missing lots of 4s and 5s, and you're going to see how that comes into play now. 4 means this is not 4, so 4 is in this square. The last number to get here is a 5. The last number in this column up here is a 5. You'll count through and see it's a 5. The missing number here is a 4. one number missing over here now. 1, 2, it's a 5, isn't it? 5 blocking along here. Yep, that's a 5 there. Now 5 blocking up here. 5 blocking up here. Okay, 5 blocking here, and blocking here. That's a 5 there. 5 blocking across here and across here. That's a 5 there. Now down here, that's a 5 there because of this blocking 5. That's an 8 there. And we need an 8 to complete this column. Okay. Now 8 blocking across here, 8 blocking across here, and 8 blocking up here gives us an 8 in that square there. And we can also say 8 blocking down here, 8 blocking down here. That's going to put an 8 in that square there. One number left to get in this column now. It's 7, I think. Okay, so we'll put in the 7 here, and also 7 blocks down here. So we know that's a 7 there. Let's change the pen again. And the missing number from here is a 6 in this block here, or in this row here. It's the same thing. You'll find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 now. Okay, complete. 6 means this cannot be a 6. So the 6 goes here, and this is a 4. As we said, lots of 4s and 5s missing. 4 blocks this square, so 4 is here. And to finish the game, we have a 7 there. Now, since I'm playing this on pen and paper, I do need to double check very quickly and make sure I haven't made any terrible mistakes. Sometimes you just don't notice. I think that looks okay. If not, of course, somebody on the channel will tell me. And so thank you. I enjoyed that. It's not a you know, rush through kind of very, very easy game. Made me think a little bit. I don't think it's a hard level, but it might be a medium level. So thank you to the Guardian, and no cat interruptions today, I'm pleased to say. And I shall be back later today with some more difficult puzzles from the New York Times and the Los Angeles Times later. Okay, thank you, bye bye.